Well, hi.
Oh, are we live?
I believe we are live. It's sending data to YouTube, I believe we are live on Facebook.
Okay, let me shut off all my sounds here. Yeah. Okay. And then this one will be YouTube. Let's see. You.
We're still getting ready, you guys. How is everyone doing? Thank you so much for being here.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What were you going to say?
We're just being family.
So, thank you so much for being here. It is awesome to be able to have a live show with you guys again this week. I'm going to be doing some card readings, as you guys know. So, if you guys would like to put in your name for a reading, let us know. But as we are doing that, as the name suggests on our lives, what was it? Our intention sets
the course we desire.
Sets the course that we desire. It's all about our intention. Now, the reason why that I'm saying this is, yes, we have been using that for everything that we've been going through at this moment, but it is very crucial at this time. Reason being is because we are no longer jumping timelines. And there's a lot of people out there saying that we're jumping timelines, which is why Mr. T survived what happened to him during his speech at that one time, is because we jumped timelines. But it's not that we jump timelines, because all timelines have converged into one. We are now creating a whole new slew of timelines. We are no longer jumping timelines because there's no timelines to jump anymore. We are creating the new timelines, which is why things are happening in our experience, why we are feeling like this is brand new, Joseph, brand new. It's like we've never been here before. Why do we feel like that we are living a life that we do not know? I haven't had any deja vus lately, have you? Deja vus come from jumping timelines. I don't have any more deja vus. I don't feel like we've done this before, because we are now creating these new timelines in our experience, because we have converged all the old ones into one.
Ooh, we're getting quite a list already. I mean, you just barely said hello and people are like, put me on the list. I just love it, you guys. Oh, I love you so much. Okay, I got Vilu, Melody, Jim, Dolores, and we'll get started with that shortly.
Momentarily.
Popcorn break. No.
Oh, it's time to take a break. Woo! Write down these names. It's just, woo! So much.
So, I was just telling Kidd that I'm watching myself get flustered, and I'm having these little momentary, small volcanic explosions. I just like at the store, I nearly blew a fuse. And I don't mean to say I was angry. I wasn't. I was having a little mini explosion because what I had done, we were at Kohl's to do an Amazon return, and I took care of that with my husband last night, and then texted my cell phone number, that my cell phone broke. So I didn't have that number. And we got to Kohl's, and I'm like, oh, fuck. So, and then it was like, how do I do this? I've done this only 100 times before, right? So why is it not coming to me? And Kidd saved the day. Like he always does, my gosh. And he tolerated my little mini explosion and helped me through it. And I was talking to him before we pressed the live button, and I said, sometimes I don't even know who I am. I feel like I don't know who this person is. Because before we got here, I didn't have a problem with these little mini explosions. I was cool. Yeah, cool. I kept my cool in these kind of situations and just dealt with it. And I'm. This is all part of the brand new thing. And then, after I told him that, I remembered my mentor, Paula. She and I were talking, and she says, I don't know who I am in this place that we're at. It's a new place. And I'm wanting to find out who I am, too. And I'm like, oh, so many of us must be feeling the same way. And I'm sharing this because, as you know, Kidd and I, we just throw everything out on the table. Talk about that. My uncle, I'll leave the name out, but he told me, no, his wife told me, my aunt, that he would go to these parties, and you know how a guy literally takes it out and slaps it on the table? He would do that.
You want some meat? There you go.
And he was a very tall dude, so it was easy for him to put it on the table. But let me tell you.
What does that say about vegans?
What? Oh.
When they're, busy, enjoying the sausage.
Sausage party.
What does that say when they swallow?
Isn't that a hot to eat?
They're no longer vegans.
So, basically, and that's what came to me, but no, we're not putting that out on the table. We won't do that. We won't do that to you guys. But maybe the boob on the table.
The boobs.
Yeah, I already did it. Did you see me? Would you like a replay?
Would you like some hot
Hey, look at this. Boom. Boulders on the table. So, okay. Yeah, that was fun. We went to a marketplace. I found a little shelf for a couple dollars, and I'm like, I want this. So she invited me over. Once we got there to buy it, she goes, we're having a garage sale, and everything over there is free. Look what we got for free. I'm like, oh my God, yes!
We the people.
Yes, and this one too. And this one, let me grab that. I won't hit you in the noggin. This one says, 77 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Abraham Lincoln, that's what this says. And this was free too. I could not believe it. I was so happy that we got this and that we could share this with you guys on our lives. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I have Dana says we need laughter. Yeah. You want to see more boobs on the table? Just let me know. Okay, again, I have Vilu, Melody, Jim, and Dolores. Does anyone else want a...
Dancing Crafter. I would love a reading since I'm actually catching you live.
Dancing Crafter. I love that. Okay, anyone on Facebook? I see some people watching us. Anyone on Facebook want to live? Let me know.
So if you guys are feeling brand new, if you are feeling like that you are traversing these energies, these new type of energies, blindfolded, you're not the only one. Baja girl. We are all going through this together, and which is why it's very important to stick together with all of this. Because these new timelines that we are traversing, we have never traversed them before because they are being created. That's what the stars were saying. It's not that they were teaching me how, it's that thing, the maps were showing where we're going to be going.
Oh, have you?
All these new different timelines that are being created. spam.
He has to check that in case he's getting a call from his doctor.
Oh, which reminds me, I'll be getting a CT scan. I think it was on the 28th or something.
Did you put that in the calendar yet?
No, I won't.
Okay.
So we're going to see what's going on with my lungs, and if the Pollen is actually helping or not as well. So we're going to be keeping you updated with that, so you guys know by proof that things are either healing or it's doing something.
Now, one other thing I've noticed, and you've noticed this with me, is that our bodies feel confused with food. So there's the brain that says, "Oh, I want meat. Oh, I want cookies. Oh, I want peanut butter and jelly sandwich." And then you begin to eat it, and it's like, wait a minute, this is not feeling good. And so you set it aside, but you're still hungry. This is what I'm going through, and I haven't dropped on exactly what my body is moving into. I opened an orange, and man, that puckered city. So I only ate a quarter of that, set that aside. I did eat a whole banana, and I seem to be enjoying fruits, but we'll see where that goes.
I'm really enjoying eating the pork skins. Those are really...
It feels good, huh?
It feels good to my body. So I was 232 the other day. Now I'm down to 227.
That's a 5-pound bag of potatoes.
It was a
spuds.
5 pound.
So there was something else, Kidd. Something else. Oh, let me see if I can remember. Oh, don't forget the ASEA. If you're interested, it's in the description. We won't go over that.
Oh, the collective tuning as well.
Yes. Oh my goodness. That is so powerful, you guys. And if you are in a what's it called? A no-sum game.
A no-sum game.
A no-sum game where you benefit and we benefit, and that's what this is, a no-sum game. So, Kidd and I, when the team hits us, boom, we send out a text. Meet us in the energetic field in 30 minutes. Whether you're doing something or not, whether you can sit and join us or not. This is a long-distance type of healing or work or however you want to call it. Whatever the team shows us needs to be done, whether it's clearing, rebuilding the auras, the subauric, the hyperauric, and the auric fields. Whether it is calling and manifesting love, abundance, or whatever the abundance may be. Whatever it is that our team is showing us that you need, this is what we do. Now, sometimes we're shown that we need to call a consciousness in with another consciousness and get an argument dealt with, so that it is no longer something that is holding you back. This is the work that we're doing. Let me type. I got distracted. Sorry. What I do, wrote something. I was reading it. Collective. Okay, here it is. Now, what we're asking to sign up for this work. Okay. Hopefully that'll do it. Yes. To sign up with that, we're asking a love donation of $24 a month. As soon as we get enough people, then we will secure a what do you say that, like our calendar has an option that we can buy into that will take a monthly donation. That way it is not something you have to think about, but otherwise, until now, we're on the honor system, and we're just asking a love donation of $24 a month, and we will do this at least once a week. So there you go. And enough of that. Aloha from Hawaii. Okay, so about this brand new Joseph, let me share with us. So Kidd came across this video of a comedian, and this lady,
Joe Coy, I believe his name was.
Okay.
Everyone knows who Joe Coy is.
Well, this Islander lady was doing his skit, and it says, so my mom, she uses water to wash herself instead of toilet paper. And she then looks at the camera and she goes, so what, Joseph? You want me to wipe pee-pee all over my pepe by doing the toilet paper? No, I do water, Joseph, and it's brand new. That's where that's coming from. It is just hilarious. We love that video. And she does it perfectly. All right. Anyone from Facebook want a reading?
There was that note. What was it? Our energy defines our physical appearance.
Yes.
The energy so what we are learning is that we have seen on TikTok, Facebook, a lot of people are coming out with the demon face syndrome. And we've been seeing that. And what we've been noticing is that people's energy, the output of energy that they give out defines your physical appearance. It changes your physical appearance. You are just physically shape-shifting yourself, and it's showing to the people that have open eyes. That is what demon face syndrome is all about. That's what we're seeing in a lot of people, and we've been seeing a lot of people that look like Smeagol from Lord of the Rings.
And then a couple that look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. What's his name? Igor?
Igor.
You Igor, I Igor.
My wrinkles look like demons.
Man, I looked like wrinkly this morning when I woke up. Man.
So that's another reason why that our skin tends to go backwards in time, is because we are dropping down into the third dimensional energy, which is causing, mayhem on our physical appearance. So when you see somebody that's glowing, it's because they are walking in the fifth dimensional energy out there.
Oh, Kidd, you're so bright. You're blinding me. Okay. We're going to be doing readings now?
Yep.
I think we're all caught up with the funnies, right?
Yeah, and is there any other notes? Did you want to check really fast?
Sure.
You had it written down, right?
Okay, we talked about collective tuning, no sun game, heighten your energy higher than the situation you're walking into.
So we've been having some sessions with one of our dearest friends, and what we've been learning and what we've been teaching was that when you go into a situation, when you are desiring a certain outcome, when you are leaving your house to go to a store, when you are leaving your house to go do something, you are infiltrating somebody else's energies, which makes you visible to all those that are around you, and then they seek you out because they all have already seen you and they want a piece of your energy. So before you leave your house, before you go into a situation, while you're in a situation, when you go to a friend's house, etc., you heighten your energy higher than the situation itself, than the people themselves. So you have to make sure that you are grounded first, and then you heighten your energies higher than what is there. And that brings the automatic protection that you need when you leave, when you go into, when you are joining, you could say, all those energetic flows.
Okay, so before we get started, let's answer some questions or remarks. Baja Girl says, have you tried turkey tail and other mushrooms? Yes, but not consistently enough.
Not consistently. I love the lion's mane.
Me too.
The lemon.
Could it be parasites that are crazy craving the sugar? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I don't know if I keep getting parasites in my eyes or they just have layers of hatching that's happening, but I can actually, my eyes get itchy when they hatch and I can see them floating by. I'm like, fuck, I got it again. So I just use, the liquid horse paste to, I make it myself for eye drops, and it gets rid of them until the next batch hatches, I guess. Still learning about this crap. Dana says avocado fruit. We are frugivores. I totally believe that, and but our bodies have to catch up, right?
Well,
So
it
that's
also
what we're
depends
kinda waiting
upon
for.
the star race that you are too. Remember,
Grumpy Star?
no, what's her name? She moved to Hawaii. I forgot her name already. Maria Bernardis. Yes. She even said that certain star seeds go a certain route for certain foods. So vegetation, fruitation, meatation.
I love Maria.
So it really depends upon the star seed that you are, depends upon the food that you eat that is good for your body at that point. And then you heighten to the place to where everybody's going to be where we are eating energy, not eating food.
Can't wait.
It's like the timelines. The timelines have all converged. Same thing with how we are eating. They all converge into one, which is energetic food. And the energy from source itself, from the sun, from the moon, from whatever's out there. That is what we're going to be eating when we ascend to the highest point. We would no longer need any sort of physical substance.
Okay. Vilu says, I definitely want to continue to participate in the collective healing, please. Okay, Vilu, I will be in touch with you on how to do your honor system donations. Love gifts. What I do says, this is what Lisa M. Harrison used to do. Very effective. I'm not familiar with Lisa M. Harrison, beautiful.
I've never heard of her either.
Okay. Dana says, I'm going to be a sweet potato grower. Dan pecans are a nut that has everything, along with the sweet potato you need. That is why Roseanne bought a nut farm. Oh, neat. Okay. Baja Girl says, I believe ASEA healed my
Cirrhosis.
Oh, that's of the liver. I'm grateful. I have to wait till I get paid to get more. I was buying 2 cases at a time, so I stopped because I thought I had to buy that much at a time. Not at all. 1 case. D says, aloha from Hawaii. Dana says, hello. Aloha, excuse me. And then D goes, happy face, thumbs up, flowers, happy face. Love it. Baja Girl, yes, we are said to be going to more fruit-based diets. I'm not there yet. All in good time as we listen to our bodies and what is needed, and it's changing.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. Okay, let's say me. What about YouTube? Maybe that was a comment that we made, but I don't know. Baja Girl, well dang, my wrinkles look like demons. Go away. Rebuke that. Those wrinkles. Yes, I've said that I could not watch it. Aloha, Candy and Kidd from Molokai. Hi, babe.
I think Dee's comment was towards the Joe Coy when you were talking about.
Oh, yes. Seen that, could not watch it. No. People are thinking we're going to glow, but that's not the way it's like. A woman with child glows, that's how it'll be. That's from Dana.
Everybody's going to get to a point to where we're all going to be the same. Yeah.
Baha says, apparently my body hasn't received the message about it's supposed to be in a higher frequency. Oh, babe.
It'll get there. It'll get there.
I would say that if you're hanging out with the HVU family, your frequency is pretty high.
Well, remember, our intention sets us on the desired goal, right? Yeah. So it's all about setting our intentions right now to create that timeline that we are so desiring to be.
And Dana wants to remind you, Baja girl, that wrinkles are wisdom.
Wrinkles are wisdom.
What I do says, have you seen what Brian Johnson is doing with his protocol for higher vibration in food? It's worth a look, as apparently he glows in real life. Let's
that's
see.
Awesome.
Brian Johnson. Okay. 777 Avatar wants a reading. Can you do a reading for me, D? I will read the list just before he gets started. Kidd is so wise. I still use the anti-clockwise stirring thingy. So good.
That's awesome.
That's from what I do. That's Ascension. That may be true about wisdom and wrinkles. Call me a fool then. I still don't like them. Soon we will all be younger.
Counterclockwise, 0 points your energy. So when you make that physical, and make it a habit doing it in the physical, it helps you to do it in the mental and the spiritual aspects as well. Because we are a Trinity being, and the Trinity being is all about being that solar power. We are solar powering ourselves by going back in time, by rewinding ourselves to 0 point. So that's a great thing that you are doing that physically to help you in the mental and spiritual aspects.
Oh, did you want to talk about karma? Wonder Woman knows everything about you, past, present, future.
I don't remember.
Karma knows everything about you, past, present, and future. Okay. Marguerite from Schumann Residence. Lightning struck her house 5 times within 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, you did want to talk about that.
Basically, some people are targeted. And if you're bringing the truthful goods, then you're one of them. You could be one of them. Did we want to talk about Red Robin and the nanobites? I think we already did.
I think we did.
Okay, so that's old news. All right, let me get back to Facebook.
Yeah, I think we did that already a long time ago.
Okay, so anyone from Facebook want a reading? Make sure you let me know.
So far, we have
Vilu, Melody, Jim, Dolores, Dancing Crafter, Baja Girl, Dana Freeluck, 777 Avatar, D, and let's see. A lot of scents going on. I would miss desserts. Lisa M. Harrison is on YouTube. She's been around a long time. Okay. All right, we're all caught up.
Our skies are changing.
They are.
They are changing.
And all electrical machines go clockwise. I wonder why. Huh?
Oh, I wonder.
Yeah. Okay. Facebook, I'm watching you. I'm watching you, Facebook. Okay. Look at 2 phones, one for YouTube, one for Facebook. Aha! So you're starting with Vilu, right?
Uh-huh.
So Vilu, I'll reach out, either call you or messenger, okay?
Mhm.
Oh, if you guys want a session with us, let me put that link.
Oh yes, our session schedule is open. We are receiving, we are doing sessions again. So if anybody would like a session with us, that is, we help you to overcome what you are going through at that moment.
Mm-hmm. And we don't charge. We do appreciate a love gift.
So, Vilu, what I have for you is that right now you are going through an awakening moment. Now, you did get a reading, I don't remember if it was last week or the week before, but you were also on the right path then. This is saying that you have through this awakening, you have a new team member that is being added to your ranks. And that team member is going to be helping you to move forward. The reason why I'm saying team member is because you got the spouse card, and the spouse card is saying, somebody that's going to be really close to you. And I believe it might be physical, but it's also most definitely spiritual. The reason why I'm saying that is because you got the Merkaba card, and the Merkaba card is all about the spirituality, movement, long distance, travel, and excitement. So something new is going to be coming into your experience that's going to be helping you to move forward in a energetic, optimistic, and optimistic way to help develop your natural leadership within you. And that person or being is going to be very loyal to your cause. Now, you got the out trick-or-treating, which is saying that we are here. All these lower vibrational energies are going to be coming into your experience to test you, to see where you are standing at that moment. So you did go through a testing before, now you're going to go through another testing again. Oh, wasn't the last reading about her taking it easy? I think her last reading was for her to take it easy. So now that she's done taking it easy, she's going to be going through that awakening process. Someone new is going to be coming into your experience that's going to be helping you to grow up in a different aspect than what you're used to. Ooh. Wanting to grow an experience. Rejection of perpetual youth. What does that mean? Rejection of perpetual youth. And another reason why I'm saying that somebody new is coming in is because you also got the knock knock, which means that somebody's at your door and it's right there. Packing for a trip this minute. Mm-hmm. So she's traveling.
Okay, so rejection of perpetual youth, that to be just with this one, wanting to grow and experience, okay? Wanting to grow and experience. So rejection of perpetual youth is how do I say that? Rejecting the immaturity, rejecting the old ways, sense. Rejecting the old programs that keep coming up that are wanting to regress you into a temper tantrum child. So that's what she is in the process of, like, coming to it quicker and quicker and quicker and seeing it so that it's leaving her experience.
So on this travel, she's going to be meeting somebody.
Ooh.
Not a spouse per se, since you already have one, but more of like a spouse for the business type thing. Your business. So that's what I'm getting for you today.
Okay, we have 11 on the list. Shall we cut it off there for now?
At the moment.
Okay.
We'll see how I'm doing.
So
that was Vilu. Next is Melody.
We'll see how Kidd is doing towards the end of the list. And if he can take a couple more, I will let you know then. So, hold off asking for a reading until then.
Or you can just keep that line and people can put in their names and we could see how I feel.
Okay. And we can do that too. Kids' cards are so wild. That's from what I did.
I only pick the best.
Right? Hey, Kathleen.
All right, so Melody is having a lot of confusion energy is what I'm feeling. Because there are old ancestral energies that are coming into her experience.
I see that.
Yep. Earth element.
Yeah, there we go.
What am I missing? So, apparently, Melody, a piece of you is going to be leaving your experience. And you have some ancestral energies, ancestral beings coming into your experience to help you to move forward out of feeble-minded, scared to fight, pushover. Yeah, I would say that your energy right now is of the pushover energy, allowing people to walk over you, treating you like a carpet or a rug. Lack of courage. So these beings are bringing certain energies into your experience to help you grow in a way that is going to help you to get over all of these low-minded, self-minded energies of yourself, of the feeble-mindedness, the scared to fight, being a pushover, and having that lack of courage. The reason why I'm saying that you are going to die, that a piece of you is going to die from this, is because I am Kali card saying from death comes rebirth. So there's a part of you that's going to be leaving. Just be open to a new part of you to be coming to life. The right way card is saying learning to create what you desire, exactly like what our live name is. Our intention sets the course that we desire. So you have to start setting the right intentions at this moment, Melody, to gain what you truly desire at this time, to be bright like the sun, to be that light for those that do not have a light to follow. So that is your path at this moment, but you need to start from scratch. You cannot start with a cup half full. You have to start with the cup completely empty to be able to help those go through the same thing that you're going through at this moment. You have the Earth Element card from your guides saying survival, adaptable, and reliable. Get out of that survival mode. You do not need to be in that survival mode. Be adaptable in every situation. Like bamboo is in a storm. Bamboo is one of the strongest woods out there that can withstand thousands upon thousands of pounds of wind. And you have to be more reliable, you have to rely more upon your energies at this moment, the higher energies. The last 2 weeks I have thought a lot about my past. The last couple of days I have felt like I've been wandering around not knowing what I'm doing. Well, you got some...
Yeah, Melody.
You got some, what do you call that? Ancestral energies, ancestral beings coming into your experience to help you to start from scratch, to be able to get rid of these old programs, to be able to help you to gain what you truly desire through getting rid of the survival aspect of yourself and be more adaptable and rely upon those that are here to help you. Oi! I dropped my card. Where'd it go? Alright. That's weird. All right, so who's next?
That was Melody.
Mm-hmm.
So Jim. Then we have Dolores, What I Do, Dancing Crafter, Baja Girl, Dana Freelock, 777 Avatar, D, Deborah Robbins, Kathleen. I got you on the list too, but we're gonna see if Kidd has the energy for it.
So you said Freelock like on Hunger Games. Peter Malak.
Oh, did I butcher the name? I'm sorry.
All right, so Jim kind of feels like that he's going through a time of lack. This lack energy is a really big thing that we're all going through at this moment. Mm-hmm. The lack, feeling worthless, feeling like that we do not deserve the best.
So while he's pulling those cards, I want to show you guys something. So, can they see this right there on the screen?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So right here, I have a big bone. When I was young and super skinny, it really stuck out. So much so that when I was in line, one of the kids asked, "Why do you have a big bone there?" Like, heck if I know. Anyways.
I was just born with it.
Yeah. Kidd was mentioning to me the other day, he goes, you know what? When you're struggling with self-worth and identity, that gets bigger. Almost like hunchbacky type bigger, right? And I said, is it big now? He goes, nope. And I said, I feel pretty good about myself. So when I struggle, that gets big. And remember what he said about the energy defines
your physical appearance.
Your physical appearance. So if you start paying attention, or you have someone like that can pay attention for you and show you things that are going on with your body, you might notice the telltale signs, so you know, oh, I must be struggling with that again. Okay. Yeah.
So a lot of videos have been coming out that mirrors are portals, and it's true. They're portals, but they also are revealers of your energies, because the being on the other side of that mirror shows you who you are. It's another being on that other side that has changed its physical appearance to your appearance. It's you could call them mimics.
Wow.
Basically. So they show you what you're looking like. When you go up to a mirror and you look at yourself, you're like, ugh, you're fat, ugh, this, ugh, that. That's because your energy is defining your physical appearance. So you change your energy to change your physical appearance. Makeup's not going to cover it.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good example of exactly that.
Mm-hmm.
We're on Jim, right?
So I would keep it covered, Dana, but when you want to take a look at what your energy looks like, look at the mirror. Uncover it, and then cover it back up. But keep it covered, because there are mimics on the other side of that mirror that have chosen that mirror on that other side. If you think about it, if you put a mirror in front of a mirror, you see a hallway full of mirrors. That's what it looks like on the other side, and each one of those mirrors has a mimic to it. So when you look at that mirror, you're seeing that mimic that is mimicking your energy output. So that's how you can see what your energies look like. If you want to see what your energy on the inside feels like, get into your car and drive around and watch how other people treat you on the road. That is the definition of how to see your energies, the energies going on in your body.
That's so cute. What I do says my mirror has the Mona Lisa in it sometimes. I love it.
That's awesome.
So, before you get with Jim, you know what? things like this that I showed you guys, we have at some point in our lives struggled with shame about talking about things like that because we were taught to identify with how we are, how we're built, what we look like. This doesn't define me. So think about that. You guys don't allow your body and what is not Barbie doll perfect or Ken perfect to define who you are. This is just a body that I am encompassing to do what I need to do, to bring all the love to you, the brand new Joseph. Brand new love. Okay, Jim, ready?
All of these lessons that you're learning is also teaching you how you can create new timelines as well. With intention sets the course we desire. So that is how you're going to start creating your new timelines. What you desire on that timeline. All right, so Jim, what I have for you is that you have that lack energy coming into your experience because you have the Nine of Pentacles upside down. The Nine of Pentacles upside down saying lack of funds, failure, deceit, bad investment. It's not that you are investing your money in the wrong way. It's that you are investing your energy to the wrong thing, to the wrong situation, to the wrong people, to the wrong whatever that is happening, to the wrong thoughts. It could be anything like that. The fear of failure, feeling like a failure, having that deceitful energy inside your experience, the lack of whatever. That is what's happening within your experience at this moment. The reason being is because you are a warrior, you have great passion, and you are fearless on certain situations outside of yourself. But what about inside yourself? Because you have the fire element saying that everything external of you is of the warrior, the passion, and the fearlessness. But what about inside you? Oh, big fluffy teddy bear. Oh.
We love Jim's big fluffy teddy bear.
You have two passion energy cards, which means that you need to bring more passion to yourself instead of using it for others. You need to use it for yourself first to use it for others in a better way. Think about it. Because the 10 Commandments, everything in the Bible was set, what was it? Do unto others you want done unto yourself, right? Well, it's actually flipped. Do unto yourself how you want me to do unto you, says God. So, how you treat yourself is how you're going to treat others. By having more passion with yourself first allows you to have even greater passion for others. Instead of using your passion for others first, you have no passion for yourself. So do that for yourself first and things are going to change exponentially. So being that scribe or writer, being that high-end being of writing your own destiny allows you to bring it in a different aspect. Oh, look at that. It goes around the bring it. Oh. So highlight that bring it to yourself. You have two last cards. The Fairy of the Green World. The natural world needs you. And who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. This is what needs to happen right here, right now. The natural world needs you. Knowing that you need to change yourself by focusing upon yourself to focus upon others. It is not selfish. It is not selfless. It is you doing the right thing for who you know you need to be. And then, who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. This needs to be the new you. Write your new destiny by passion to passion. From passion to passion. Hope that helps. All right, so who's next?
Dolores.
Dolores, and then
And then what I do.
Okay.
Okay, so Jim, you know, I've always been a lover of others, but it wasn't until I focused that love within, and I really believe you understand what I'm saying, and it's real deep. That is when everything changed, and it just naturally came out rather than looking for the opportunities. It makes a huge shift, like Kidd said.
All right, so it seems like the Dolores has an invasion going on. You could call it an infestation. And she's taking it to heart. All right, so Dolores, what is going on? Shadow. Heartache. You have a lot of heartache type energy within your experience at this moment because you got the heartache card. This heartache card is defining this whole reading at this moment. You got the pinnacle, the Page of Pentacles upside down. And the Page of Pentacles upside down says lost job, financial loss, lazy, no groundwork. What stands out to me of those four is the no groundwork. You've been doing the groundwork for a very long time, but something came in like a hurricane or an earthquake and just broke that old groundwork apart. And now you have to do another set of groundworking for yourself, but that has left you very sensitive, you guys are saying, from the mantis beings. Enigma, elusive, and sensitive is what this is saying. So you are very sensitive at this moment to the energies that are coming in, bombarding you left and right, all these people, situations, whatever that it is. So what I'm going to tell you is that when you are manifesting, you need to say, and this is very important, you need to say, with harm to none, I am open and ready to receive. Because while we manifest things, we're not being 100% specific, meaning that if we just manifest without using the words, with harm to none, something could come into your experience that can harm you or another inside your experience to help you get what you desire. So the way to bypass that is by using the words with harm to none. With harm to none, I am open and ready to receive what I fully desire. And that goes along with our intention sets our course, the course we desire, right? With harm to none, our intentions set the course we desire. By using, and this goes for everybody, by using with harm to none with everything that we do, we are manifesting things that are not going to harm others or yourself at all times. Because every word that we speak, every action that we make, every thought that we create, everything that we do is a creation of energy. So when you say with harm to none, with harm to none, with harm to none, with harm to none, and you say that 100 times a day, over and over and over again, every day for 2 weeks, trust me, it will set it in your mind that your mind is automatically doing it. Same thing with shushing your thoughts.
It's muscle memory.
It's muscle memory. It took me literally 2 weeks straight doing it nonstop, shushing my brain to finally have a quiet brain to be who I am today. Because my brain was always going, always thinking, always having a thought, always doing it's like this. Now it's just this.
So what you're saying is your brain was louder than your inner wisdom.
Exactly.
All those thoughts were just screaming loud. Yeah.
You have a message from the rabbit, from the white rabbit, saying service to the animal world. She's an animal person, huh? So,
do they talk to you?
what my stars were revealing to me the other day is that when pets are feeling insecure and they want pets, when pets come up to you for pets, when pets come up to you for more pets, for love, you are petting them. Same thing as what you do when you want to push energy off of yourself. This is what we do when we're like, ew, we feel dirty of energy, right? Pushing all this energy off. That's what we're doing with our pets when they come up to us for pets. You know, we are brushing that old energy off of us. Why do you think that they are so close to us at certain points of the day? Is because they are infiltrating that energetic waves that are coming in, and they are disrupting it so you don't get the full blast. They do. Think about it. This is where you are very much needed at this time. I believe, if I am correct, you are a animal person, so you need to start using the animal energies, your what was that? Your spiritual animal. Calling in your spiritual animals at this moment. It is very imperative that you call in all your spiritual animals. And, you know, we've been taught we only have one spiritual animal. That's a lie. We have thousands. All sorts of different spiritual animals that you can call. You can call any type of spiritual animal to come into your experience to help you with all these energies that are coming in. That's what you need to do at this moment. You also have the Death and the Maiden card saying invasion, boundaries violated, and dominance. So something is coming in to your experience, invading your space, invading your mind, invading your heart space, your safe space. And this goes for everybody as well. When you feel like that you're being infiltrated, you need to cancel all soul contracts, because you are giving a soul fragment of yourself to a certain situation, to a certain item, to a certain person, and you're creating a soul contract with that. So by canceling all soul contracts, it allows you to be able to stop those invasions. It helps you to set the right boundaries, to get everything out of your boundary, and to set new boundaries, and allows you to be the dominant one back in your own energies. Stop persecuting yourself, and stop the inquisition of your own energies. The inquisition of questioning who you are. You don't need to question who you are. You know who you are, and you don't need to prosecute yourself just because you have a thought. You need to celebrate every time you catch that thought.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So you need to, everything is beautiful. Have that mindset that everything is beautiful in this world. Wow, that was a long reading. She really needed that.
So, Dana, Kidd,
Uh-huh.
I gave Dana a wrench. I noticed that she was doing a lot of encouragement to other people and giving insights. We need exactly that. So if you don't want the wrench, let me know. I will remove it, but I think you would like it.
Wow, figure it out and kick it to the curb, girl.
And we appreciate it. So that also, I believe it gives you the ability to kick anyone out that is spamming, or what do you call those, bots?
Oh,
Yeah.
What I do said, there are a set of animal cards for readings.
Can't remember the name.
Can't remember the name. I'm not home. We'll look for next time. That's awesome.
You're watching us while you're not at home? Oh, we love that. I think I denied it. Do you want it, Dana? Let me see if... No, you got it. I see it.
Yeah, you got it.
You got the blue wrench. It shows up on my screen as
Ooh.
you got it.
All right.
So whatever you denied wasn't that, I guess.
So
all right.
what I do is next.
What I do is next. Are you ready? You've been waiting for this.
So these card readings are helping out not just the person.
Everyone.
It's helping everyone.
It's helping me out. Okay. Sure, Mandy. Now we hang on. Mandy Van Mania. Okay. What we did, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on the list. And then I drew a line. Kathy Pratt and Mandy, both of you are underneath the line. So once we get to the line, Kidd will determine if he can do any more. 11 readings is a lot, but he might have the energy, so we'll see. But I do have you both on the list. With my window. Oh, my love.
Yeah, I've done that too.
So I was watching a series, and the main male character fell in love, and he called his love Moncoeur. And I looked it up, and it says my heart. And so I started calling my husband Moncoeur because he is my heart. And at first, he didn't say anything. But after about the 5th one, he goes, "What? What is that?" And I said, "It means my heart." And he has shifted in such a softness every time I say that. And it's really beautiful. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I will do the spelling.
All right, so you have some ancient energies coming into your experience, what I do. So you have the Asia card, which is showing me the ancient civilizations, the ancient energies, the ancient gods are starting to come into your experience, which is why there's a lot of energetic burnout happening within your experience. Burnout, exhaustion, restlessness, and overstressed from the 4 of Swords upside down. And you're having this burnout because you're not knowing what to do with all of these new energies. But the reason why that you have all these new energies, and this goes for a lot of you out there, is that these new energies are not to hold you back. These new energies are the key to opening up the gateway to that new timeline that you are creating. You are creating a new timeline, and yes, it can burn you out because you are creating these new timelines to create what you fully desire within your own heart space experience. So, when something comes into your experience that is too hard for you to bear, this is what I like to say. To all the lost souls of the dark, I bind you and deliver you into the hands of the goddess without power or craft. That's one. Now the second one is I call the Galactic Federation of Truth and Justice to hold accountable all those energies that are here infiltrating my heart space. Because you have the Galactic Federation card, meaning that the Galactic Federation is here to help you out to use this key the way that you need to do, or the way that needs to be done for you to be able to get to where you need to be, which is not in the burnout, exhaustion, restlessness, or overstressed, but to be in the energy of knowing. You got the just say no, meaning be in the knowing that you have the key to open up the next door to that new timeline that you are creating at this moment. And you have 2 last cards. The Fairy of the Highlands. It's time to be brave. And it's always tea time. Eternity, endless moments, and repetition. It's time to bring that repetitious cycle of your own cycle, not the program cycle, but your own cycle of going, what do you call that? Zero pointing yourself and starting over again. Zero pointing yourself and starting over again. Because the more that you do it, the better you get at it. Same thing as shushing your mind. When you shush your mind, you are resetting yourself to 0 points in your mind space. But what about your heart space? You can reset your heart space by knowing you can go back and doing it over again. So that burnout is only happening because the gods, the ancient gods, are here giving you that key to the new timeline that you are creating. And just know that you're not in this alone.
Boy, these are such deep readings.
Okay, so we have...
You know, you guys, we do a lot of preparation before we do work with our HVU family. And because you're important to us. What we do with you and for you is important to us. You're important.
So, dancing crafters. Crafter? Or crafters?
Crafter.
Crafter.
We can make our plural for once.
You're a little plural.
We can do dancing's crafter.
Dancing. All right. So, it looks like that a lot of these cards are upside down today.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right. So, dancing crafter.
Dana, do you see the blue wrench? Because I can unmoderate you and then moderate you again. Let me know. Aw, you guys, we love you so much too.
Oh. All right. So, dancing crafter, you're in a time of letting go and releasing. Yes, there is a big difference between the two, and I will go over that in just a minute because there's a lot there. It's big.
We had a funny conversation over that the other day, didn't we?
So the difference between letting go and releasing is the same thing as our trash day. You have trash and you have recyclables, right? So trash is letting go, recyclables is releasing. Big difference. When you are letting go of something, you do not let go of anything positive. You let go of anything negative. When you are releasing, you never release anything negative, you release anything positive. Reason being is because too much positivity can bring a confusion within your experience, which is just as dangerous as negativity is when you are standing in negativity, which is why you have the balance of the two, the scales, right? Now, when you are tipping back and forth, tipping between negativity and positivity, you are not knowing where you're at, because when you're on positivity, something negative needs to come into your experience to get you back into the balance of neutrality, but you tend to step on the negativity and go the other way. So something positive needs to come into your experience to get you back into balance, but you go into the positivity and you keep on being out of balance. So what do you need to do? You need to be neutral. You need to be in observance, and that is where the pole right there in the middle is. That's where you need to stand, is right there, determining, just observing the two, not taking part of the two. And when you take part of, that's when you need to start doing the I cancel all soul contracts, because you are attaching to a certain situation, which then you are using a piece of your soul fragment to be there.
So here's a visual. Watch this. Or do you like this? Let's just be right in the middle, okay? Feels better to my neck, feels better to my head.
So, there is a lot of confusion coming into your experience at this moment, because you have the Moon card upside down saying confusion, fear, misinterpretation, and unhappiness. So the unhappiness is happening because you are confused. The unhappiness is happening because the fear is coming up, not knowing where you are, because you are confused of where you stand. So, which you are misinterpreting all these energies, which is causing the fear to come up, which is causing the confusion to happen of where you're standing, right? Which is causing the unhappiness. So what you need to do is start. The Autumn card is here to tell you it's time to start letting go of anything that is happening. Friends, family, jobs, opportunities, anything that is inside your experience that is not you is a leaf on a tree. They come and go with the seasons, so you need to let them all just go, because they will grow. They will come back in the springtime when you're ready to grow some more. So you need to just let it go or release it. Letting go of the negativity, releasing the positivity, to allow you to stay in the neutrality of being in the observance of what's there, which will help you to get out of that confusion, which will help you to stay out of that fear mongering, which will help you to stop misinterpreting the energies, but being able to read the energies, because you're not taking part of the energies. So, the trees card, meaning the Ents, are reminding you that what you need to do is to be able to ground with Mother Gaia's energies at this moment, to be able to help you calm down and to be calm amidst the chaos. The Sea Storm Goddess is saying, be calm amid chaos. So, as you are standing in that chaos. Then you have the nature communication, flower energies, fairy energies, and elemental messengers are coming into your experience at this time. And that also has to deal with the Ents, the trees, the tree guardians. So, tree guardians, the fairies, the gnomes, yes. The leprechauns, they're all real. And they're all here to tell you that it's time to ground yourself, because the chaos is there, but you need to be the calm one to allow the calm in the storm to happen. You are the catalyst to that. So you need to have the energy of a laser beam, of laser pointing where you truly desire. Set your desired goal through the intention. With harm to none, I'm open and ready to receive the right intentions to set the course that I truly desire. Ooh, I like that. So, your guides, the Agarthans, are here to help you with the manifesting, multi-dimensional perception, and the attunement of where you need to be. And this goes for pretty much everybody, that the Agarthans, if you call upon them, they will help you with the manifestation that is needed, the multi-dimensional perception of basically seeing the different perspectives of the multi-dimensional high frequencies, to be able to be in the attunement of where you need to be at this time through this chaos. Jesus. All right, so who's next? Baja Girl.
Mm-hmm. So we have Baja Girl, Dana, 777 Avatar, Dee, and Deborah. And then under the line we have Kathleen, Mandy, and Victoria. And
Hi, Tanika.
if we don't get you this week, definitely pop on and ask for a reading for next Wednesday. And that brings to mind, have you shared this video yet? We sure appreciate it if you would. Let your friends know that the crazies are here. So, Kidd, you see when Kidd is channeling his stars, right? And we can tell when he's not, too. And the other day, he was having one of those mini volcanic explosions that I usually have. And he goes, okay, I am releasing. And I went, oh, what? And he goes, what? And I said,
what have you been taught?
Did I say that?
No.
Oh. So I said, so you're going to reuse that, huh? And he goes, oh, thank you. Yes, I let it go. It was so funny.
And
Thanks,
another
babe.
upside down one.
Glad to hear that about your mom, Tanika. It weighs on all of us when any of our families are suffering, family members. So I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah.
And you're brilliant when it comes to natural healing. You've done a lot of studying. Trust what you know. It's doing good.
Okay. So
I'm wondering if I'm having some sort of new parasitic egg breakout or something because I'm itchy everywhere. I just took my anti-parasitics. I'm gonna get those suckers. I want so much to start eating all vegetables and fruits and even fast and just do a liquid tea and, fast. But every time I go to do something like that, it's just such a struggle. What? Thank you, Victoria.
we are creating with all our words, right?
Did I just
It's
create
such
some...
a struggle.
All right. Oh, now I'm not struggling. This just feels good. I'm just going to sleep here while you do all the work.
Cancel. Delete all that struggleness.
Yes. Cancel, delete that.
All right, so Baja Girl, I'm not sure if this is how you truly feel physically, but I know spiritually and mentally, this is how you're feeling. Stuck at home. Stuck at home. Just, this is your home, right? This is your home. This is your bedroom and your heart space. This is your safe space. And then you have your kitchen right up here, right? So this is where you're creating everything, but you are stuck here. You feel like that you are stuck at home, this home. It's not that you're feeling like that your body is stuck at your physical home, but more like you're stuck here. Like you can't bring your energy out. It's like you are deprived of certain energies, which is causing you to be hungry for more you're just hungry for more energies to come into your experience, more than what you can handle at this moment. The reason why I'm saying all that is because you got the Two of Wands upside down, meaning stuck at home, indecision, delayed plans, fear of change. I wouldn't say fear of change, but the delayed plans and the indecision is forcing you to basically just stay in one spot in this energetic space, and you're not feeling like that you're able to grow and move forward. So your guides are saying that it's time to use a little bit more foresight, your third eye energy of what you are seeing in this energetic heart space at this moment. You need to be in two places at once. One physically, one spiritually. The mental aptitude needs to be on standby, you could say, at this moment. Because your mental aptitude right now is allowing these thoughts to empower these programs, which is empowering everything within your body to stay in one place. So you need to put your mental aptitude on standby at this moment and allow yourself to see things in the spiritual aspect and the physical aspect to be able to help you with the mental aspect a little bit later. But right now, those are the two that you need to focus upon right now, your spiritual and your physical aspects at this time, to quench the food and hunger, because you got the food and hunger. But another reason why that you're feeling like this is because you got the Grays card, Grays shorts, meaning timid, misunderstood, and shy. So there is an energy within your experience that is causing a program to be activated within your experience to be more timid, shy, and misunderstood. You're not misunderstood at all. So you need to call upon the Lady of the Bosch Egg, which is saying ancient wisdom. Tap into that ancient wisdom that you have from your ancestral lines, from your spirit animals, and that is going to help you to have that discovery, inquiry, weirdness, and curiosity of the Curiouser and Curiouser card. Being more curious with what you're doing now allows you to have a little bit more discovery and inquiry of that weirdness that you're feeling to be able to do what you need to do next. So, you got the bunny hop jive card, meaning you need to heighten, this is very important for you, you need to heighten your energies higher than what you are going into. Situations, people, leaving your house, doing whatever that you need, that you're doing, you need to bunny hop jive your energy higher than that's around you, to be able to get out of the stuck at home, the indecision, the delayed plan. So every time that you feel stuck at home, every time that you feel like that you have indecision, delayed plans, or having any type of fear of change or fear of anything, you need to bunny hop jive your energy higher than the situation that you are going into. That it right there is the foresight. Okay. Hope that answers your question.
So, Victoria, I just wrote this big old long thing. My husband, his dad, was diagnosed with end stage what'd you call that?
Degenerative disc bone disease?
Yeah, degenerative disc bone disease, and it was all up in his neck. And so I got all of those herbs. You can get them on Amazon. And you put them together. You can either make a tea, or you can soak them in vodka for about 6 weeks, and then you take the tincture. Within 2 weeks, he was off his gabapentin, and within a year, he had full mobility of his neck again. So this is a great combination, and I would also look into, what's the other one? Are you looking for the next one? We did Baja Girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you do Dana?
No, not yet.
Okay, so Dana's next.
I'm also seeing how many more. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. I think I will have to stop at Deborah at the moment because my energy is starting to tank.
Okay.
So I think the 4 more is going to be okay, and then we'll keep this list for next week when...
And if they're here, they'll be at the top of the list.
Yes.
Okay. So Kathleen Pratt, Mandy Mania, and Victoria Daniels, that was referring to you guys. We'll put you at the top of the list if you're here with us next Wednesday. Sorry we can't do it this week. So, what is that? Oh, let's see. What is that one herb? I may have to get back to you on that. You know, we've got the plant growing out there under the pine, and I told you it's good for mending bones. Comfrey. It's called comfrey. And that is spelled Comfrey. That comfrey is, it's a bone knitter. And you can make a poultice out of it, or soak it in healthy oils, and then put that where the damage is on the outside. Comfrey can also be made in a tincture, also made as a tea, and then drink that as well. So the big things are Solomon seal, comfrey, helichrysum. And helichrysum is really great for pain. Solomon seal is everything joint knitter. Comfrey is muscle and bone knitter. And then everything else I have in that list is supportive herbs. And they will help to give everything else, make it well-rounded as the healing is happening. Oh, you're welcome. If you need any help making that tincture, if that's what you choose to do, then let me know.
All right, so...
Oh, what I do, thank you. You're so sweet.
Dana, what I have for you, I have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles card, right side up. Making plans, new job, practicality, and potential. So, you are on the right path at this moment. You are making the right choices, but the energy right now is so loud and clear that even you could say the defiant energies, the dark energies, the reptilian energies of you guys are saying that the predator, survival, and tyrannical energies are going to be coming into your experience, along with the defiance energy, to knock you off your path. So, right now, from Grumpy Red Fairy, like Grumpy Star, Grumpy Red Fairy is saying, be your true self. Stand in your truth. Be in the truth that you know that you need to be able to get you to the desired goal that you have already set your intentions to be in. And you also need to have a little bit more of the grounding work. You have to return yourself to reality. And you need to come home when the time is right. From the Such a Curious Dream card, meaning that when you are manifesting your desired outcome with harm to none, I am open and ready to receive the desired things that I am creating within my own experience. You need to set the groundwork. You need to ground yourself. You need to return back to reality when you are starting to feel that low vibrating energies coming in, penetrating your safe space. By listening to your body, by listening to what your mind is thinking, by seeing the energies, by feeling the energies, by smelling the energies. If certain smells come into your experience that you're not aware of, come back to reality, just like that. Do not stay there and wonder and think, oh, what am I going to get? No, if it's something that you feel a little twinge of, come straight back to reality. Get out of that space of higher frequency when things are starting to penetrate your safe space. And be very aware of the energy of the requited love. Meaning that when you see something that you desire and it's just a touch out of reach, delete it out of your experience and then recreate it again. Because that right there is a teasing energy. That is you could say, a trap from the dark ones, from the dark souls. So, to get rid of that so-called unrequited love energy trap, you can do the all lost souls of the dark, I bind you and deliver you into the hands of the goddess without power or craft. That will help you to get rid of all of those traps that are set to get you stuck in the non-reality of where you are floating to create the desired goal that you're looking for. And that goes for everybody. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Victoria says, I will come on time next week. Conserve your energy, Kidd. Thanks for teaching me about setting boundaries. I'm working on that right now.
Wonderful.
Yes. Deborah says, if you're out of energy when you come to me, I will gladly wait until next week.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. So beautiful. Let's see. You're welcome, Victoria. Make sure you copy and keep that. This is the tincture that let's see. I just put my own label on it, but that's the tincture that I made.
No one can see. It's too bright.
Yeah.
No.
I called it terracore. There we go. So, yeah. And I had him on 2 dropper fulls 3 or 4 times a day because I wanted to hit it hard. Let's see.
That also helped with my arthritis and my ankles too.
So you did Dana, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so next is 777. Let's see what else. Come free. I will come on time next week. If you're out of energy, that was Deborah. What is good for bone infection? Gosh. I need to know more information about that.
What?
What I do asked, what is good for bone infection?
Oh, bone infection?
Uh-huh. Okay, so there is my friend, Diane. She also is an admin when she can get on. She is an esthetician, and she has a recipe for a skin cream that she came up with that people absolutely love. I have not tried it yet, but I am going to. 1 cup of tallow.
Beef tallow.
Beef tallow, and I think tallow is just beef. Pork I don't think is called tallow.
No, but still, it's best just to be specific so people just don't,
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so 1 cup beef tallow, and the tallow that you get is important because you don't want one that has a smell to it. And add a 1/2 cup of castor oil, and then whatever else you want to use. You could use essential oils. You could put in the whatever you make as a salve. You can make that with this, the tallow and the castor oil. Very good oils.
I'm glad that was spot on for you. All right, so we have 777, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is good for floaters? For that, I would suggest Barbara O'Neill's suggestion, which is castor oil. Mm-hmm. So what you want to do is you want to take a bottle, something like this, with a dropper full of castor oil, and put like a drop or 2 on your finger and rub it on your eyelids. I'm going to start doing that very soon. And what somebody else did was that they would take an old mascara, like clean it out as good as they could, as best as they could, and put the castor oil in that and use it on their eyelashes.
You could probably get empty eyelash bottles on Amazon, which would be safer. eyelash containers. So, eyelash containers. You know what I'm talking about, right? Okay. Make sure you're using a very, very good castor oil, and make sure it's cold pressed and doesn't have any hexa something. I don't remember the name.
When you say hexa something, I'm going hexamore. But that's something like that's happening within yourself.
You'll know what I'm talking about when you do some research.
Oh, okay. Damn, I don't know what you're doing, but something's going on within your experience that you have attracted an Anunnaki energy. What are you
Hexane
doing?
free. Thank you, Deborah. Yes. Can you use virgin oil? Would that be from a virgin? Or are you talking virgin olive oil? I'm teasing you. Yes. No, not for the eyes. You need the castor oil for the eyes.
Castor oil. Because castor oil draws out toxins and poisons and whatever else.
Not
that's
only
within your
that,
body.
but Dr. Barbara said that it is an oil that penetrates deeper than anything else. And so it'll get in there. But also, there's a product called serapeptase.
Serapeptase. Serapeptase.
Hang on. Serapeptase. Now, well, you don't know how to spell that.
No, of course Google doesn't. They're what do you call that? They are in really big doo-doo right now.
I think this is how you spell it, but I find it on Amazon. That will eat up any type of protein that is in your body. It helped you with your floaters because it's a protein that's not supposed to be there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So serapeptase, it's a silkworm something enzyme. You have to eat it. You have to take it on an empty stomach.
Otherwise, it will just eat the food that's in your stomach.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have any physical benefits for you, but it empties your stomach faster.
Look at Victoria. She already looked it up. Empty eyelash brush tube with funnels, $5.99 at Amazon.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cheap. Yes.
All right, so 777, you have done something that has penetrated the energy barrier. And I don't know what you did, but you have reached heights that basically broke the firmament that you had over yourself, which drew in the Anunnaki energy. And the reason why that I'm saying that is because you have the King of Pentacles card upside down saying broke, greedy, what?
Broke, greedy, extortionist.
Extortionist, sorry.
And corruption.
So you have broke that so-called firmament that's around you, which allowed your energies to seep through, which then attracted the high energy of the Anunnaki, which is controlling, drama, conflict of interest. So it is causing a conflict of interest within your experience because there's all these energies are coming into your atmosphere, your heart space, and you need to put back up that protection. Be higher than the energy that is there. So you need to heighten your energy higher than what you're walking into at this time. You have the ghost of the pumpkin patch saying count your blessings, meaning that if you do not take appropriate action now, there will be certain consequences that is going to be happening within your experience. That is going to get you to a place that you do not want to reach at this time. So you need to really buck up, buttercup, because things are happening within your experience that is not going to be very lovely if things do not change. So you have from the past cards, forgiveness card, meaning that you need to let go of that past. And it's not something that you need to forgive yourself for, but more of there is an energy that needs to be released and let go of to allow it to finally come to fruition the way that it needs to. So you're holding on to something that you shouldn't be holding on to, basically. So put up that protection barrier, let go of what you need to let go of, because if you don't let go of it, well, then you can count your blessings and go somewhere where you don't want to go. Who in the world are you card saying getting to know the new you. So after you put up that blessing, that protection, after you let go of what needs to be let go of, you need to then get to know the new you, because the new you is what broke that old firmament without having the right protection. You get what I'm saying, right? You basically grew into the God form, and the old protection barrier cannot withstand the new high energies that you are outputting, basically. So, the old things need to be let go of, and right now, you have hit that jackpot of energy. So, there are a few steps that you need to take care of before you should move forward with more things. So, the protection, the letting go and releasing. Remember the difference between the two. Releasing is recycling energy to be reused again. Letting go is the trash bin. So letting go of the negativity, releasing the positivity, standing in the neutrality, not taking part of the energies, but just observing the energies of where they go from here on out. Now, for the Anunnaki, the controlling, the drama, and conflict of interest, I'm really wondering if that's a person within their experience. The controlling, the drama, and the conflict of interest.
I would agree.
So, there is that also needs to be dealt with as well. And I don't think I should go into much more detail live, but if you would like, you could set a session with us and we can talk about that more if you have any questions.
So, for bone infection, I would tend to think golden seal as well as usnea would be good. And usnea comes in a tincture. Usnea is such a powerful antibiotic that it rivals Flagyl. And it cannot be taken in a powder form because the plant would be too harmful, too hard on the body. So you have to withdraw all the
impurities,
the medicinal properties into a vodka. And you can, if you don't want to make that, that's fine. They sell usnea. It's also called old man's beard. You probably find it on Amazon. And golden seal can come in capsules. And so I would tend to do that. But also castor oil where the bone infection is, because it will penetrate.
So Baja Girl had a question. How do I heighten my energy higher than what's there?
Oh, good question.
Yes, that is a very good question. Thank you for asking that. How Candi taught me is by visualizing it for myself. So what I did was I would see what the energy is. I would see it as like a ball of light. And I'm smaller than that ball of light. You could say that I am just a pinprick to a ball, right? So I would visualize myself getting bigger than the world. I'm like standing next to the world, and the world is like this big to me standing right next to it. This is me, this is the world. So that's how I saw myself, visually seeing myself getting bigger than the energy that's there.
I keep doing typos.
And when you set your intentions to being bigger than the energy there, that's another way that you can get yourself bigger. If you have, if you're not able to see the visualizations within your mind, because we've come across a lot of people that have trouble visualizing things within their mind. So you can also take 2 balls and place them in front of you, one bigger than the other, and go, I am bigger than the energy that's there. And by setting that intention, I am bigger than the energy that's there. I am bigger than the energy that's there. I am bigger than the energy that's there. So you can say it with your words. You can say it with your mind. You can say it with your energy. You can feel it. You could see it. You can hear it. You could smell it. You could touch it. You could taste it. It's all about using the total of 18 senses that we have, which we have taught you before. 6 senses of the physical, 6 senses of the mental, and 6 senses of the spiritual. It's all about using your 18 senses that you have within yourself, the 66666 that you have within yourself, to gain the physical, the mental, and the spiritual aspects of who you are. Okay, so D, you are up next. What does the vivacious word mean again? I remember we looked it up that one time, but I can't remember for the life of me.
Vivacious.
Vivacious.
Let me look it up. I have an idea, but I'd rather look it up.
Is it like sensual? I can't remember if it's like sensual or if it's something else.
Spell it for me, babe.
V-I-V.
V-I-V.
A-C.
A-C.
I-U-S.
There we go.
I-O-U-S. I-U-S. I-O-U-S.
Lively and animated.
Lively and animated. All right. So you are, D, you are very lively and animated at this moment, but... I'm sorry. You are very lively and animated at this moment from the Queen of Wands card. The Queen of Wands card. And independent, funny, and confident, but I have a feeling that you are hiding behind some of those things. That you're using this to hide your true thoughts, your true energy outputs of where you are at this moment. The reason why I'm saying that is because the shadow card, the seeker, you're seeking something, right? You're seeking to be a better version of yourself, but you also have, I know this says your sensuality is beautiful, but the word sewer mermaid. There seems to be an energy output that is causing you to feel dirty. Which is, you are hiding behind the vivaciousness, the independent, the funny, and the confidence to hide that so-called dirtiness so you don't have to deal with it at this moment. So, you need to deal with how you have felt to be who you truly need to be at this present moment.
Give an example of that.
So basically, if somebody has ever called you ugly or something of low stature...
Oh, So, like earlier, when I was discussing how when someone goes like this, I ask a question and they go, "Oh no," and I get triggered by it. And then I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, why am I triggered by this? And the team came through and they said, because you feel like they're not taking your question as important. They're downplaying you. I feel unimportant when they do. And it doesn't mean that that's true. But that is how I'm taking it. That is my perception. That's why I get triggered. And Kidd said, well, I'm so glad that you told me that, because my whole thing when I say I don't know is I can't deal with that right now. And I went, wow, I would not have even given that any thought.
Because my mind is focused upon something else. We were in the moment of getting ready for this live, is when she asked me that question, and I went, because I didn't want to deal with that at the moment because I'm getting ready for this live.
But see, having this discussion, now Kidd is able to respond to me differently to help me as I heal that perception. And this is what he's talking about. Deal with what you're feeling.
So your sensuality is very beautiful, Dee. And you are on the right path. You are walking the right way with the 21 card, learning to create what you desire. You are in the process of learning to create what you desire, but that sewer mermaid is there creeping up behind you. And you're hiding behind all of these to hide all that, but you need to use the arts the way that it was designed to be.
You're throwing cards.
I really am. The arts that is designed to help you be beautiful in all aspects, not just one aspect way. But you have the MIB, the Men in Black card, saying stalking, intimidation, and confrontation. There is a lot of confrontation that's happening within your experience. Ooh, now it's quiet. And the intimidation is real. The intimidation is happening. All these intimidating energies are coming into your experience. Don't hide from it. I'm actually an artist. Oh, that is awesome. Don't hide from the intimidation, but stand firm and allow the intimidation to come in, but you become the higher energy of what was it? Get your energy higher than the energy that's there. So be in the higher energy more than the energy of that confrontation, of that intimidation, and of that stalking energy. Okay. So
heighten your energy higher than the situation you're walking into.
There you go. See how the energy is starting to fade away. Open your presence. And become the seeker that you're meant to be. Become Harry Potter. No, it's fine. Become the seeker that you need to be. The seeker of energies, the seeker of starting something new, the seeker of seeking something beautiful, the seeker of being. You are very much needed. You are the seeker, the seekers. You're the ones that go out and find the paths that need to be walked. You're the one that goes and finds what needs to be found for everybody else to go and discover what's inside, kind of thing. You're the, what do you call those people that go in front of the group to...
Leaders?
No. That go in front of the whole group to...
Guide.
Find the path that needs to be walked.
Yeah, they're basically a guide,
the
right?
Seekers. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's other terms too. I just can't think of them.
Yeah. Well, we also have that term, the seekers activate.
Mm-hmm. We do.
So those beings, so when we activate the seekers, they go out and they disrupt the old energies to reveal the right path that needs to be walked. So don't hide behind the vivaciousness, but be the vivaciousness. Be the independent. Be the funny. Be the confident. Don't hide behind it. Be the sensuality. Be the beauty.
Oh, that's really amazing. Was that 777 or D?
D. I already did 777.
Okay. Are you up for Deborah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's do Deb. Oh, and that's going to be my last one until next week. And next week we will have... We're
excited about next week already.
Kathleen.
Mandy.
And
Victoria.
Victoria. So they will be... we will start the readings if they're not here, but as soon as they start popping in, they will be the next ones to be read.
So we go live 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Wednesdays. Be there or be square.
D says, there are a lot of normies where I'm at. I plant the seeds. That is perfect. That is awesome. So you are walking the path that you need to walk. Just don't hide behind the vivaciousness. Be the the true authenticity. Be the seeker that you're meant to be.
And what I do says I'm allergic to Egypts, so it could be that.
Oh, all right. So, Deborah, what do we have for you today? Oh, another queen.
Queen of Pentacles.
So quiet now that you turned that off.
You know what? We both forgot about that as being noise.
Yeah.
And I just got really cold, and then I looked at it and I went, wow, not only is it noisy, but it's cold. So we live in an older house, and it doesn't have central anything. So we have either window air conditioners or the ones that they're now coming out with now where the tube goes to the window. And they work great. They work good. But they're noisy.
But they're noisy. Mm-hmm. For some reason, I got used to the noise. Now it's like, I can hear my own breath.
So, our part of our house, very little part, like maybe 600 square feet, was built in 1929, and then in 1979 it was expanded to 2,600 feet, and so most of it is new or newer, and it's a lovely house. We love it. It's outside the city limits, so we can have a rooster.
What house? Is that the house Kidd showed us? What house?
Yeah, I believe so.
What house? Huh?
Oh,
this house. Yes, this house. When we first moved here, I gave him a tour. Yes, this house.
Oh, wow. What I do is, she's in London, and so it's really late there.
Oh,
because
wow.
it's 10:30 when we start live at 2.
So, Deborah, I don't know if your father has passed. If he has, he's here. If he's not, then his energy is here right now because you do have the father card. A father figure energy. That's what it is. A father figure energy is here right now. It could be a guide from an old past life. I am not sure. But this father that's here is helping you to move forward because right now, a lot of things are happening within your experience. You're working through disbeliefs, imaginative leaps. You're going to be gaining new perspectives. But these imaginative leaps You're imagining yourself leaping over a cavern, but then you try it and you fail. Is what I'm kind of getting. Because you also, that's from the Impossible Things, Working Through Disbeliefs.
Her father passed in 1973.
Well, he's here. He's here giving you the strength right now. Yes, you do have the Queen of Pentacles, which is right side up. It says practical, business-oriented, grounded, generous. You're very generous with your energy. You're very generous with yourself. You give things to people when it's needed. You are very practical and business-oriented. Yes, but the Fairy of the Divine Hand is giving you a warning. The Fairy of the Divine Hand says intoxication, distorted views, and overindulgence. So there is a lot of energies that's coming into your experience right now with all of these: intoxication, disoriented views, and overindulgence, along with the shadow self card from your guides. Not really shadow. I'm going to change that word shadow to dark self. There is a dark energy that has come into your experience to bring denial, projecting certain things into your experience that is not true, and it's also bringing shame. Like it's your fault that this happened. It's your fault that happened. You should be shamed. You are a shameful person is what these energies are saying, when in actuality it's not true. Mm-mm. You are pure strength, your father is saying. He is here giving you the strength that is needed, but now's the time to grab that strength and start walking and start doing the impossible things that you deemed at first impossible. But remember, you're not alone right now. He is standing right next to you, holding your hand like he used to when you were a child. He is going to help you to work through these disbeliefs and to have the imaginative leaps of success, not of failure, but the imaginative leaps of success. And he's going to make sure that you are successful while you do make these leaps, and to have the fresh perspectives and to brush yourself off and do it over again and again and again and again until you get it perfected. Perfection is succession. You are successful in every way possible, is his words, not mine.
Wow, he's speaking through you, huh?
So just like it, whenever these denial energies comes up, these projecting energies of shame, these projecting energies of failure, use that saying, all lost souls of the dark, I bind you and deliver you into the hands of the goddess without power or craft, and then do it again. And every time that you feel lost or confused, you sing, fuck off, fuck you all. I can do it. My father is here. He is here holding your hand. So keep doing what you need to do, and you're walking the right path, but just be aware of the denial, the projecting, and the shame, the intoxication, the disoriented views, and the indulgence. That is not yours. That is another being trying to come into your experience to get you to fail over and over again. Remember, you, and this goes for everybody, you and everybody are creating new timelines. We're no longer jumping timelines because there's no timelines to jump. We are now creating new ones.
Mm-hmm. That's amazing. That is so amazing.
So when someone's saying you have jumped a timeline, it's not that you've jumped it, you've created a new one.
That's interesting. Wow, so much came up today.
Yeah.
A lot of wisdom in this one live stream.
Right?
Someone said, I think it was What I Do, or I think it was What I Do. Could be wrong. But someone said that they were going to rewatch and take notes. What a great idea. Because not only did we cover a lot of spiritual growth, emotional growth, but also herbal remedies for some very powerful ailments that a lot of people struggle with.
Wait. Succession comes from what again? See, that's what happens when I'm tuning from somebody else. I don't remember.
Succession comes from... Wait. Was it succession that you said, or was it the other word that comes from successation?
I don't remember.
Succession comes from progression?
I don't
Anyone remember?
Because that was a good saying. I just don't remember because I was channeling him.
So we'll have to go back.
His
and
words.
Rewatch.
Not mine.
Right?
Oh.
So, we can sit here and chat for a few minutes while we wind down.
Yes. Oh, go ahead.
Deborah says, yes, I have been fighting these projections for a while now and can feel them coming. Absolutely not my energies. My father was an amazing man and visits me often. Oh,
That is
that's
awesome.
beautiful.
Well, he came through on the last reading of this. That is awesome.
Succession comes from progression.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Look at that. I love that. We the people. I love that.
That was when all the timelines converged into one. By Trump getting shot at that helped us jump into this last timeline when they all converged into one. Wow. And that's now incredible. We're creating new timelines again. A whole new tree of timelines.
And this is going to throw the evil into chaos and confusion. Absolutely. Because they've never been here and we're not going back.
Yeah.
The stars said, we do not regress. We do not move back. We do not jump behind.
There's no way that you can go down in energy. It's only up. The reason why that feels like that we're going back into energy because each level of progression has 3D, 4D, 5D energy within it. 3, 4, and 5. So when you feel like that you're going back down in energy, you're actually just going at starting point again of that level. You're not ever going back down because once you jump a timeline, once you jump that level of frequency, the old frequency dies off. You can't go back to something that's dead.
So it's like, for example, first grade, A, B, C. Second grade, A, B, C. Third grade, A, B, C. So you're always starting at A again, and then B, and then C.
So if you go from A to B and you fail B, you go back down to A. There's no going back to first grade.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Do we go up to 11 dimensions? Ooh, the dimensions is limitless. So I believe, in all honesty, we've already passed the 56th dimension. That's just me, though. I know that we've passed the 10s. Well, yeah.
I would agree with you because when I've gone into meditation, remember, who is it? Apollo. He comes and gets me and then takes me through another portal, another dimension. Portal through that, to that dimension. And last I remember, it's been a little bit, it's been up there. So see, I took all those antiparasitics and now the itching is starting to...
Scratches me!
Right? Crotch and butt scratches. Man.
Oh, wait, you gotta sniff, too.
Oh! Yes. Why not? Dogs do it. Cats do it. Maybe, they just go deeper.
Can you write that down?
What's that?
The progression. The succession comes from progression. So we don't forget that, because that's a really good saying that Deborah's father gave. Progression comes from succession comes from progression. By progressing forward, by never stopping, you're always succeeding.
Deborah's father.
Succession comes from progression. The more you move forward, the more you're successful at it. Every step is a successful step, no matter how many steps that you make.
Deborah Robbins. Thank you, Deborah Robbins' father.
Mm-hmm. Ew.
Right?
From the scratch and sniff.
Scratch and sniff.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Oh. Yeah. Now we're releasing and coming down. Coming down.
Coming down.
Calming down and coming down. This feels good.
We were all floating high in the fifth dimensional energy where all the information is. You know how they've been saying, watch the water, watch the water, watch the water. What if it's not the water, literally, that we need to watch, but it is the water within the air that we need to watch? Because that is where all the information is. Because think about it. We are made up of, 92, 95, 97% water, right? We're up there in water, which means that, and they've also said that water holds all the information. Well, what's around us at all times? What picks up from everything that we say, speak, or think? The water that's in the air. That's where all the information is. The water within the air, which then goes into the seas, which then goes into the rivers and the lakes, and all the water that's in the earth, and then it evaporates and goes up into the sky. Right? It's how it is so below, so above. How it is, what goes up must come down. How it is up, so it is down. How it is down, so it is up. It's all the same. So not just watch the water, but watch the information flow from the words that we speak through the manifestations of, with harm to none, I manifest what I truly desire within my own experience. Mm-hmm. And the more that we manifest with harm to none, the more that we manifest that we truly desire within our experience, that not only helps us, it helps those to also get what they truly desire at the same time, because we are all manifesting together. Now we have the major manifestors that don't worry about the with harm to none, because they have the other ones that are manifesting with harm to none to allow everybody else to feel it as well. So we need to be the catalyst to help those manifest with harm to none within their experience.
That's deep.
Oh, it's great to see you too, Astrid. All right, well, I need to go and flush out these toxins.
Yeah, me too.
Into Mr. John Pepe over there.
Also, for the one who asked about the bone infection, don't forget that oregano essential oil is amazing for infection of all kinds. So I would add that too. I'm going to write that down.
Yes, Q did say that. So it is watch the water, but watch the water in the air too. Be sure to watch the water everywhere, Because that's where all the information is. That's how we're all connected. Not through that, but also the root system of the trees. That's how we can ground and connect with each other, is through the ocean, through the earth of the roots of the trees, to gain that type of information. But the water and the air allows us to connect physically, spiritually, mentally. Yeah, that.
Okay, so don't forget, I posted both links. One for the collective tuning. We already talked about that. And I also posted the link to our calendar so you can get a session with us.
No, was.
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 Yes. Yeah. So I think we'll go with that so that we can go dump.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. It was an honor to be able to have another show with you guys and bring the information and bring all these card readings. These card readings were really deep today, and today is a good day. Because the box said so.
Because the box said so.
All right, you guys, we love you. Remember, you're walking the right path. You're doing the right things. Keep on doing what you're doing because you're doing it correctly. Even if you're not doing anything, even if it feels like you're not doing anything, you really are. Because every thought that you think, every word that you say, every action that you do vibrates within you, which then vibrates in the water and the air, which then vibrates into the waters out there, which then vibrates through the ground, which then affects everybody in the world.
And everything.
Everything. So the more that you heighten your energies, the better things are going to work out for you because you are becoming bigger than the energy that's already there to allow it to work in your favor and bend to your will, not you bending to its will.
And you know, the thing that is really recently that is being shown to us is that everything has consciousness. Everything. And so we're so grateful for everything being useful for us and working with us as a big team. And when we hear someone say we're all one, literally, we are all one.
Love you guys.
Love you too.
See you guys next week.
Yeah.
Tra-la-la.